Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Hey everyone, Lucimus Prime here. So, it is time for another action figure unboxing and review today. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be unboxing a figure as part of a DC Multiverse marathon of figures by McFarlane Toys, which is one of my action figure companies of all time. And this marathon is going to be for 4 figures from one of my favourite Batman comics of all time, which also became a 2-part animated movie, which of course is Batman The Dark Knight Returns. And this figure I'm going to be unboxing is the first one in the series, of course, according to the numbers of who to collect. And this figure, of course, is none other than Batman's arch enemy, as I would like to say, and my favourite DC villain of all time, one of them ever, which of course is the Joker, as he appears depicted in the comic and animated movie of the same name. And so this figure, of course, comes with a figure itself alongside his knife, and also an alternate, I think it's a left hand, yeah, left, and I think down there's also a stand as well, and also there's also a card, I think, as well behind the figure. And here is also a piece of Batman's horse, and also the saddle as well there, because these figures together, they actually have parts to build Batman's horse, which he rides on in the comic and animated movie, and there it is, they're built. So I'm definitely going to, you know, really enjoy collecting the figures to build Batman's horse with. So when it comes to, of course, Dark Knight Returns, as I said, it's one of my favourite Batman comics of all time, and also I definitely love the 2-part animated movie as well, with Peter Weller as the voice of Batman, and Joker is of course voiced by Michael Emerson in the film, and he did a great job voicing Joker, and the story was absolutely amazing. Frank Miller did a great job writing it, and I really love watching the animated film that was based on a comic. And my love for Joker also has dated back to when I first began to be a fan of DC and Batman as a whole. So, and I've also unboxed other figures of Joker on my channel. So for example, of course, here is my figure I have to hand of Joker as he appears in my favourite DC game of all time, Batman Arkham City. And also, as well, as he appears as a DLC character in Mortal Kombat 11 as well, because they did a figure Joker from the Toyland, which was pretty nice of him to do that, considering he's not even from the Mortal Kombat franchise, he's from DC. So, yeah. And now it's time to unbox this figure from The Dark Knight Returns. So, now then, this figure, of course, has, there's 3 pieces of sellotape on here, and, oh yeah, it says there's 20 million parts as well, and there's McFarlane Toys there. On the spine, oh wow, there's the logo from the comic, nice. The Joker, Batman Dark Knight Returns. And on the back here, it shows you, building a horse. This comes with a head and a saddle, and there's the other figures there, which of course is Robin, Batman in his regular outfit, and Superman. When it comes to his comic as well, I do also have on me as well my figure of Armoured Batman from this very same comic story as well. So yeah, pretty awesome figure of Batman in my opinion. Yeah, really awesome. So, I'm going to cut the piece off with scissors to make it easy for me. So, let's do all 3 of them. So, there's the back one. Now on the right. There we go. Oh. Now this one. There we go. Now let's get it open. So, when you open up the box, there is the figure, secured in a plastic packaging with a horse head and the saddle and the alternate hand and the knife there, which is great. So I'm just going to put that there. Now, of course, there's also some accessories in my back which I'm going to take out. So, unfortunately, as expected from McFarlane Toys, it's the same with generic DC background. They don't do anything new. I was hoping they'd have like a background for the Dark Knight Returns comic or animated film, but sadly not. But yeah, let's get the accessories out of the background. So first things first, of course, here is the stand, and unfortunately it's the same DC stand they do in all DC Multiverse figures. They don't do anything new. I mean, they could have had the Joker's ha-ha symbol on, or like maybe the Dark Knight Returns logo, but sadly not. Big shame. But on a more positive note, however, here is the card, and it's got the same picture on, of course, I think as the back of the box, or does it? Oh, no. It does, of course, here at the bottom there, yeah. Same picture as the other figures, as a set of figures from this marathon, so yeah. And yeah, it says ha-ha on it, and there's Batman there in the background, facing Joker, and there's a literally picture of figure too, as well, which is a very nice pose. So there's a database here which I'll read out. So real name, of course, is unknown. Once a small-time crook, the Joker fell into a vat of chemicals that turned his skin white, his hair green, and his lips red like a crazed clown. His crimes always involve pranks and jokes ending with twisted punchlines that are only funny to the Joker. He may look like he's clowning around, but this guy is bad news for Batman and Gotham City. Now, upon hearing the Batman has resurfaced after 10 years of retirement, the Joker awakes from a years-long stupor in Arkham Asylum, conscious and ready to take on the Dark Knight once again. Nice. So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys to check out animated film if you haven't already, because it's phenomenal. So, let's get accessories out first, guys. So, let's do the small ones first of all. So, first things first, here is the Joker's alternate hand. Only came one alternate hand, not an alternate right hand. This is just a left hand where it's opened up, because the figure has like the left hand clenched into a fist. So this one will opened up, so you can alternate if you want to. And also as well, here of course is the Joker's knife. This looks quite similar to his knife from, you know, the Arkham City figure a little bit, only but the Arkham one is a bit longer. But yeah, quite similar design, but it looks pretty nice one nonetheless, just like where it appears in the story. Now let's take out the pieces of the horse. So let me get my scissors to cut the plastic rope holding them in place. So here is the saddle for it. So that's pretty nice, that. And also as well, I just cut as well. Cool. And here is the head. So this is what it looks like, guys. And this looks pretty cool. Yeah, very good detail for a horse's head. Yeah, very good detail. And the figure appears to be secured by only one piece of plastic, so let me just cut that carefully. Cool. There we go. Now let's take out the figure. Wow. This is definitely a great figure, guys. Look at this. The detail is very impressive, and the design for him is pretty good. So in terms of posability, arms can move pretty well. They're quite well secured. Well, they can go 360 degrees on the right and also the left. And elbow can fall well on the right arm. And as for the left arm, yeah, left one too as well. The hand can spin pretty well though. They're quite loose. Probably because you can change them if you want to, you know, especially the left one, because that's the only one which is changeable. There's no alternate right hand. Legs can also move forward too, but quite held back. Well, not as they can't go that much. They can go to back too as well, like this. I think it's probably the furthest they can go, you know, something like this. And knees, I think, can also fold pretty well too, but they're quite well secured though. There we go. And legs also as well, pretty good pose as well. Yeah, they are. And of course, the toes can also fold too, like all the Valentine's figures can, which is great. And as for the head can move, but it's very well secured though. So yeah, but it still looks great though nonetheless. Yeah, really great detail for him. Look at that. That's really spot on, isn't it? Let's see if we can put the knife in his hand now. Oh, the knife is actually quite bendy. How strange. Maybe it's done that to make it easy to put in my hand. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, is it going in? Yeah, it's quite hard to put in the knife into it. Yeah, but... Oh, whoops, just dropped it. Never mind. But yeah, it's a great figure one nonetheless, guys. Really great figure. So yeah, definitely did a great job designing the figure. And I'll be sure to have a lot of fun unboxing the other figures in my marathon. So this is the Joker for now, though. So yeah. So guys, this is me doing my unboxing of the Joker from the Dark Knight Returns toy line and by my Fallen Toys in my marathon of those figures. So stay tuned for your unboxing in the future. So you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to leave in the comments what you guys think of this figure. If you have it, if you think about getting it, I'd recommend it if you love a Joker as a character, or the Dark Knight Returns comic or animated movie, or DC or my Fallen Toys figures in general. It's a must-have figure in my opinion. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe for the future. If you would like to be a member, you can respond using a piece of art, or you can look at the description. And I'll see you all later.